Hey guys, my name is Devina. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for your support. All right, I have a reading today for somebody in the sign of Leo. You could be Leo sun, moon, or rising and have that in your chart. Or if the heading caught your attention, there may be a message for you. Now this, I couldn't figure out what the conflict or the problem or issue was, so I asked the cards and I found out what the overall main message for you today is: to slow down. All right, but before we get to that, let's go through what's in your foundation, the heart of the matter, something else that you're thinking about, and the possible outcome here. All right, so in your foundation, you might be in the King of Pentacles energy with the Six of Pentacles, which is tangible, money, business, that kind of thing. We see the king standing on the stag's horns, or is it the deer's horns, the stag? And it stands for somebody who's successful in their business ventures, and they have the pentacles to show for it. Now, this person in the middle is also somebody who is, employing and possibly, gifting. So it's like share, give and take, Six of Pentacles. So that might be something that you recently, that's in your foundation, whether you're the one on the receiving or giving, or you're just learning how to balance your resources and be successful at business. You may already be successful, or that might just be something that's on your mind right now in your foundation. Where you come from, I believe, is pretty much, looks to me stable as far as those cards are showing. Now, the red garden with the Three of Wands, this is one of the things that you're looking at perhaps right now in your life, is taking off on a venture. Three of Wands, she's looking ahead. She kind of sees what her chart, she's charted out her course, and she's tall. So that right there, when you see the buildings below, it shows somebody who is, she's got an advantage. She's got the height above her, and she can see near, far, and wide, and she's got her plans. You see her carrying the boat. She's got her plans, and pretty much is ready to venture out with someone who's very connected to nature. So this may be you. You might be someone who is very close to plants and animals, and comfortable with the outdoors. Perhaps you're a gardener. This is just coming in, showing me that there's something with creativity and nurture and growth. It's really important to look at, because you got rose garden as, again, another garden with this Four of Swords, resting and recuperating. So maybe you recently went out into your garden and decided to plant some things, flowers, herbs, vegetables, trees, whatever it was, that could be. But you're resting, or if you're not resting, that's the whole premise of this reading today, is for someone to slow down and make sure that whatever they're doing in their life, whether it is planting a garden, planning a venture, business venture perhaps even, whatever that looks like for you, the message was to slow down and do everything careful, not rush. You're not in a competition to run and hurry. It's really important for you to take the time to connect and internalize everything that you're learning right now, whether you're a student or you're just in the process of learning something new, a new skill, or studying or reading up on something. It doesn't even have to be formal knowledge, but whatever it is that's occurring in your life right now. It could even be like learning, how to relate with another individual even, for some of you. It's gonna look different for everyone, right? But what I see in your recent past is this. Okay, so the first card out was the Sun, and the Sun is emanating courage and beauty and light and brilliance coming from the inside out, nurturing. This is just such a beautiful, happy, forever, you know, light coming out of this person. But it's also clouded with a bird on one eye, which just signifies that every now and again, no matter how bright we are, and you know, we still can get depressed or in melancholy or take on, you know, some kind of negative thought pattern, or something can get us down. But here she is, and the bird's gonna go away, and the light of the sun will shine again. But this sun come out with this heartbreak or disappointment. So perhaps in the recent past, you had a heartbreak of some kind. And, you know, it doesn't always have to be relationship. It could have been like, you know, you had to sell your home, or you had to quit your job and find a new job, or something like that. It could be anything for you, this disappointment and loss in the past with the sunshine and gloomy, you know. But you're Leo. Leos are the sun. The sun feeds the soul. The light comes from within and shines on everyone. They want to be in that energy. When you're in a good mood, you can share a lot of light. All right, so the heart of the matter is 6 of Wands, accomplishment. This person has a name. They've created a name for themselves and whatever it is that they do creatively, you know, or, you know, it could be just what their contribution is. They're well known in their field. However that looks like for you. This is at the heart of the matter with a child, a sea witch, and she's got the spirit of a child in wonderment. So I don't know if you're creating with this young energy, the spirit of someone who just is propelled by excitement and the unknown, but it's dealing with your accomplishments in life. So maybe you're looking at things, or there's a child in the mix, because I got the to the left of it is your protective nest with the King of Swords and the Fool. So what that's telling me is that somebody has children. So we notice there's a child at the heart of the matter. It may be that you are, you know, dealing with a child. Take that if that applies. But there's this particular card, it came out. It's interesting because it talks about the mom not being too harsh with her children, like learning not to say certain things that might affect them in a negative way growing up when they're young and innocent and, you know, easily influenced. And then you got King of Swords. So there I thought, well, maybe this is like someone who needs to be careful, that their tongue is not too sharp and to hurt another person. The King of Swords is pretty much the warrior, the samurai warrior in this deck. And what's really wild is, look at this. Like, I just noticed something. Look at this. There's 2 black birds, one on his eye and one over her eye. Different eye. So in one way, this is intuition. This is having more than one eye, being able to see more than most intuitively. And then you got this darkness over the eye. Clouded thinking. So how does that apply? Let's see here. So the Fool means that you recently went on a new path, perhaps. A new journey. Maybe you're learning a new skill, as we mentioned earlier, I think. Maybe I didn't mention it, but anyway, the protective nest. So I feel like you're dealing with what it is you've accomplished in your life right now. This is up in the forefront, is what's in your nest. You have these eggs. Is your children grown? Are you raising new children? Or, you know, and just to be cautious of how you, the things you say, you know, with this card. And then, of course, the King of Swords is intuitive and precise, and he is very calm and analytical, and he doesn't react emotionally. So that might be something to look at, is the not reacting, excuse me, thinking things through, taking a step back and slowing down. Remember, we got that slowing down, we got the Four of Swords. All right, so as far as this is something influencing you in the near future. We got the Devil. The Devil is, in this deck, is, see that? The Devil. We know what traditionally it stands for: bondage, enslavement, getting yourself in a predicament where somebody has advantage over you, things like that, or just being enslaved and not being able to control one's desires or, you know, discipline or whatever. But this particular one card I want to show you has a spider and a web, and the spider tempted her with the cherries in her hand. But you know, that's a really bad dynamic because it's not healthy. It's one where the spider's gonna devour her when she's not, you know, she's taking all the fruit and it's not paying attention or something. I don't know. It's definitely not a good thing. And you got it with the Art of Seduction, which is beauty. And there's lots of passion and beauty in this Art of Seduction. So I don't know if that's something that applies to your situation. There's this Queen of Swords now. So with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, I feel like there's somebody who's a little bit harsh. I don't know if that's you or you're dealing with someone in your environment that's this Queen of Swords, King of Swords, you know, air energy. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, it could be. It could stand for that. But there's something with balance with the mental and emotions. And then you don't have very many pentacles other than here at the very bottom of your foundation. There are some pentacles, which is talking about tangible. So in some ways, I feel like this is something that's going on in your thoughts right now. Like, I don't know how that's manifesting. I just see the bird, the darkness, the sadness. Maybe you're in some kind of fear. Oh gosh, I forgot to show you. This card is fear and worry and sleepless nights, and it is Nine of Swords. And this person's been up all night worried. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like from these cards. I'm feeling a lot of mental energy where it's time to just enjoy, like take a step back, and whatever you're building in your rose garden, just enjoy every minute of it. Like, be in the present moment. Just slow down, don't rush. Whatever it is you're trying to do, maybe even reconnect with people in your life, maybe your kids. I don't know, that's if you have any. If not, maybe young people, or just even for you, if it's not dealing with children in your life. This particular Sea Witch is just talking about being innovative and looking at things from a perspective of joy and creation and wonder. Like, not letting fear get in the way, but every little thing that comes her way is like, wow, this is a new experience, you know, that kind of thing. Now, as far as an outcome, you got the Empress. She's Mother Earth herself with her fertility, her beauty, and abundance. She represents that quintessential Mother Earth figure in your near future with this journey that is all about appreciating the little things in life, your companions and your friends, and taking time out and not rushing. With a Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is a fast, emotional, sometimes it represents an individual coming in with a cup of love, but I don't know what this outcome is yet. So let me pull another card on that. What does this Knight of Cups look like? Or what is this Knight of Cups? Let's see here. I'm gonna pull an Oracle card. Knight of Cups. What is this? Leo. All right, a card fell out. All right, so this Knight of Cups represents a home in the sky. It represents leaving, adventure. Let's look at it because there's something in that one. 41, home in the sky. Wanderlust, adventure, safe haven. All right, so it says, up in the sky, we see a floating neighborhood of houses carried by balloons. Birds peek out through the windows. In this card, there are elements of a journey symbolized by the sky, birds, and balloons. But there are also houses which suggest home, security, and stability. They can travel a big distance without losing their home. Oh, the birds have the best of both worlds. They can travel a big distance without losing their homes. They are free to seek new experiences without worry. Home truly is where the heart is. So maybe you are looking for a new home. There's something about travel and your home in this journey, Leo, journey. Oh my gosh. You might be going on a journey. You might be traveling somewhere in the near future. That's what this is showing. And it looks like you'll be in a place of this Empress, beautiful, abundant energy with it, right? Okay, so what else do we need to know about this slowing down? All right, I wanted to just share with you really quickly the extra message in this 39 slow down card. Because I think it's going to tell you more than what I was able to. So the overall message for you was to take your time in whatever endeavor you're doing, right? We saw this in the beginning, the snail, right? It says adopt a slower pace and be open to the receptive realm of beauty and magic. The fulfillment you seek through external striving is waiting to be discovered within, where your heart's wisdom and divine connection await. It's just saying to approach life in a less hurried manner. It allows you to enjoy your everyday moments more fully, connect with your loved ones more deeply, and express your unique genius with greater mastery and style. Okay. And it also helps prevent burnout and exhaustion. So that's what your message is to slow down. Yeah, that must be what this is about. Because this is about pausing, and then you see a rose garden. She's creating. She's somebody who's so in tune with her environment. So the only way you can get in touch with your environment is to slow down and actually feel it, see it, sense it, enjoy it, right? All right, so that's your message, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please let me know by pressing subscribe button and hit the bell, and press like if you enjoyed it. And until we meet again, adios, take care.